Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to spend some relaxing time together doing what we love most, crochet. There is just something so satisfying about taking a simple ball of yarn and slowly turning it into something beautiful. Crochet is one of those hobbies where you can really slow down, enjoy the moment and create something with your own hands. So for today's project, I am starting with my yarn and my crochet hook, and as always I am going to take my time and enjoy the process. Before we begin, make sure you have everything you need nearby. Choose your favorite yarn, grab your hook and get comfortable because we are about to spend some time crocheting together. I always love choosing the yarn for a new project. The color can completely change the feeling of the finished piece. Sometimes I really already know exactly which color I want, and sometimes I just look at my yarn collection and let the colors inspire me. And now we can finally start crocheting. The first few stitches are always important because they create the foundation for the whole project. I like to work slowly at the beginning and make sure everything looks neat. Once you get into the rhythm, crochet becomes almost like a little routine. Insert the hook, pull yarn through, make the next stitch and repeat. There is something very calming about repeating the same movements again and again. You can just sit down, relax and focus on what you are making. If you are new to crochet, don't worry if your stitches are not perfect. Everyone starts somewhere. Your first projects might look a little different from what you imagined, and that's completely okay. The more you practice, the more comfortable you become with your hook, your yarn and your tension. I also think crochet teaches us to be patient. You can't rush every project. Sometimes you have to undo a few stitches, start again and make a small adjustment. And yes, sometimes we make mistakes, but that's part of the process too. If I notice something that doesn't look right, I had rather take a moment, go back and fix it instead of continuing and hoping nobody notices. Because in crochet, even a small mistake can make a difference later. As I continue working, you can start to see the shape of the project coming together. This is always my favorite moment, when something that was just yarn at the beginning starts looking an actual piece. And this is why I love handmade things. When you buy something from a store, you might like the color or the design, but when you make something yourself, there is a whole process and a story behind it. You remember the time you spent making it, the little mistakes you fixed, the colors you choose, and all those tiny details. That makes handmade pieces feel extra special. So while I am working on this project, you can simply sit back and crochet along with me. You don't have to rush. Take your time, enjoy the sounds of the yarn and the hook, and just have a relaxing little crochet session. If you are crocheting something at the same time, I had loved to know what you are working on. Maybe you are making a blanket, a bag, a little frog, a plushie, a scarf or something completely different. There are so many possibilities with crochet, and that's what makes it such a wonderful craft. You can always experiment, try a different color, change the size, add a little detail, mix different stitches, and sometimes the most beautiful designs come from simply trying something new. And sometimes the most beautiful designs can come from simply trying something new. As we get further into the project, I am going to keep repeating the pattern and checking my stitches I go. I always recommend taking a little break. If your hands start feeling tired, crochet should be enjoyable, not something you have to force yourself to finish. Sometimes I even prefer leaving a project unfinished for a day or two and coming back to it later with fresh energy. And when you finally finished it, that feeling is so satisfying. There is something really special about looking at the finished piece and thinking, I actually made this. All those little stitches eventually became something real. And now we are getting closer and closer to the final part. I am checking the edges, making sure everything is sitting nicely and taking care of those final details. The finishing touches can make such a big difference. Even something as simple as hiding the yarn ends properly can make your project look much cleaner and more professional. And finally we are done. I absolutely love how this turned out. It started with just some yarn and a crochet hook, and now we have a finished handmade piece. So guys, in this video you will see very different and very beautiful and pretty ideas. I really hope that you will like all the ideas that I share with you. These all are very pretty and very easy to make. I am bringing you some really cute and creative crochet ideas that you might want to try for your next project. There are just so many beautiful possibilities. So in today's videos I am sharing a collection of crochet ideas to give you some inspiration. Some are simple and minimal, while others are a little more detailed and eye-catching. You can use these ideas for yourself, to your home, or even as handmade gifts for your friends and family. I really love designs like this because they look cute without being too complicated. Sometimes a simple design with the right color combination can look absolutely beautiful. And if you enjoy making small crochet projects, this kind of idea is perfect for using leftover yarn. You know, those little pieces of yarn that are too pretty or to throw away? Well, this is a great way to use them. Another idea I really like is adding small details, a flower, a bow, a cute little shape, or even a different color can completely change the look of a basic crochet design. That's one of my favorite things about crochet. You can take one basic idea and make it completely your own. You can change the colors, make it bigger or smaller, add different details, or combine a few different ideas together, and suddenly you have something totally unique. If you are looking for gift ideas, crochet is also a really lovely option. Handmade gifts always feel a little more personal because you are giving someone something that you actually spend time creating. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I think the little imperfections are what you make handmade pieces special. Another thing I love about these crochet ideas is that you can choose colors based on your own style. You can go for fast, soft and neutral colors if you like a minimal look, or choose bright and colorful shades if you want something more playful. If you are and if you are someone who gets bored making the same thing again and again, trying new crochet ideas is a great way to keep the hobby exciting. You can explore different shapes, textures, patterns and color combinations. Sometimes you start with one idea and end up creating something completely different, and honestly, those unexpected creations can turn out to be the best ones. I also think crochet is such a wonderful way to spend some quiet time. You can put on your favorite music, must watch a movie, listen to a podcast, or simply enjoy some peaceful time while working with your yarn. It's creative, relaxing, and at the end, you have something beautiful to show for your time. So if you have been wondering what your next crochet project should be, I hope some of these ideas have given you a little inspiration. You don't have to copy an idea exactly. Use it as a starting point and add your own personal touch. Change the colors, change the size, mix different designs, add your favorite details, make it yours. And if you are trying of these ideas, I would absolutely love to see what you create. Let me know in the comments which idea was your favorite, and tell me what kind of crochet ideas you like to see in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and spending some creative time with me. I hope this video inspired you to pick up your crochet hook and start making something beautiful. Until next time, keep creating, keep crocheting, and some importantly, enjoy every stitch. See you in the next video.